And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we'll get this out to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To the air with McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He's got a little daylight. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Vikings are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. 70. Go.
Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Ready.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Going quickly out to the right side. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the opponents. And that makes the score 7-0. chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air, Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And the Bears.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball get until the second quarter.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Williams. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. Pretty good game. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. A handoff, Swift running to the left. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Third down and 1. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he will have the Bears first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown in the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Looking to throw is Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 49.
To throw, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Here's Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example. Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Certainly positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. And certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when the number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Second and 5. To throw, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Williams from the gun on third down. That is caught. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Here's Swift. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him 4 on the carry there, and second and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up third and goal.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They will run it with Swift here. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they're stiffing. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Now McCarthy.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Williams now throwing to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here's second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Now second and 3. Looking to throw. Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. 4 seconds all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. A final shot before break. McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the
18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback, because I thought one of the best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And this will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I haven't seen him vote for the most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. What do they want to fix immediately?
It's a pickup before, and it'll bring up second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 6 now. Working out of the gun, Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They move the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
From the gun, here's Williams. Open man, he finds Clement. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Throwing is McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Looking to throw. Williams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First and goal.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears will add to their 4th quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that safety saying defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
For the left side, it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
39-yard line.
quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd and 1 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 19 and a first down.
It's a big place in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Mack Wilson.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Williams. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you really got to be sure of if you're going to whip the perimeter of the field.
And that is incomplete. On the coverage, a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Here's McCarthy. Pass complete. It's Hawkinson.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
a gain of 12
Clock
yards.
management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
McCarthy going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's second and a yard. To the air with McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the